Hi, welcome to Unified Supply. I'm Tara and this is Colin, and today we're going to talk about support rollers. So here I have a short or single support roller, and Colin has a double support roller. And we're going to tell you a little bit about them and what they're used for. So first we're going to start with the basics of the materials and what kind of material are these made out of.
So this piece, which we consider the roller, there are several different components, and I'm sure we'll break that down here in just a second. The first one though, this is the UHMW piece, and that is what, when this is mounted in the frame of a flat plate carousel, this top roller is what the plates, the crescent pallets actually ride up on top of.
Okay, great. And so when you have this particular material, the UHMW, what color does it normally come in and why?
Well, so this is like a lot of composite type materials. It's easier to make it in dark colors because obviously anything that is white has to be bleached or somehow made that color. This is what we call a regrind, and I don't know if you can see right there, but there are little speckles of different colors. And what that essentially means is they've taken all the different material and they kind of grind it up and they put it together. It's not recycled in the sense that it's used, but it is a material that is, the way it's put together this way is kind of an easier to let it be more natural, and that's really what this is. It in no way impacts the quality, and so that's why we like this, because these are expensive and customers typically need hundreds if not thousands of them. So we want to try and give you the most cost effective, as long as we're not compromising on the function, which these do not.
And they have these side pieces on them, and what would you identify those to be?
Correct. So those are the grommets. And again, the way these work, if you can see on the video, you've got these little cutouts in them, and that's actually what mounts into the frame. These are for an old Stearns Transitread style flat plate. And so this mounts in the frame. So unlike a lot of the wheels in our industry, wheels will roll all the way around. This is fixed at one position in the frame, and the crescent pallets glide over top, and so these rollers are able to roll and rotate freely, and they provide a wide surface area to support that crescent pallet, unlike a thinner wheel.
And so tell me a little bit about the inside of it. What helps it roll? What actually is the function?
Yeah, so if you want to trade me, I'll show you, and I'll just go ahead and disassemble this one. So these grommets, as you can see, is just kind of a small piece of rubber. And this one actually has three of that same kind of grommet. As you can see, we call this a double. And so the grommet is in the middle as well as on the outsides. But for this one, once you've got the grommet off, then there are two additional components inside that are more concealed. One we call the hex adapter, and this adapter basically allows the hex-shaped shaft to convert over to something that's round, like the inside of the roller. So that's really kind of that pivot point, allows the roller to rotate, because obviously on a hex it would kind of bump along. So you've got the hex shaft, you've got the hex adapter, and then the grommet itself. So all of these together with the roller make up both the single and what we refer to as the double support roller.
And so with the double, it would just be two of the hex adapter and
correct.
Shaft.
The only component that's really truly different on this one, we've modified this middle grommet so that it's whole all the way throughout. The biggest difference though is that shaft, the hex shaft, is obviously much longer. That's one solid piece here. Everything else is just multiple quantities of what you find on the single. So that's really the biggest difference.
Great. Well, thanks so much for stopping by and letting us teach you about support rollers. Have a great day.